Hey, what's up, y'all? What's poppin'? It's Steve about to react to this lovely teen vid. It's titled Glorification of Domestic Abuse Online by Influencers. Bhad Bhabie posts video of her domestic abuse. Oh, there's a video? I only saw the photo. So the picture that I saw, like her eye was super swollen. Like you can tell that she got beat up. And she said that it's her baby daddy who put his hands on her. And she said something about how she loves him more than she loves herself. And whatever was stated in her Instagram post, she implied that it was not the first time that he put his hands on her. And of course, I feel bad to a certain degree because no one deserves that, especially when you have a guy putting his hands on a woman. There's a clear unfair advantage. It is messed up. But at the same time, I'm like, why are you telling us? What is the internet supposed to do? Like, take this to the authorities. Go down to your local police department and show them these photos, or show them your face in person, better yet, and handle that in real life. Why are you bringing this to the internet? Like, I just don't understand the purpose other than for attention and sympathy points, because what other reason is there? And you can't say, oh, well, if something happens to her, she wants us to know so we know who did it. Take it to the police and they will know. They'll look it up and be like, oh, wait, she filed a police report against him and she came and reported this. So, okay, he's suspect number one. Do that. What is the point of posting this online? I don't understand that. So I go from feeling sympathy to being like, girl, you know, so, and I don't know if that makes me insensitive, whatever, but that's just how I feel about this situation when people do this. I don't understand what we're supposed to do. I just don't get it. But let's hear what she has to say. Let's watch.
Hey, tea sippers. I hope everybody's doing good today. I know it's been a minute since I've been here. Long story, we'll talk about it when I go live. So I'm back to do my little chit-chat in my chit-chat room, okay? So there's a lot going on right now on social media that I do want to talk about and address. There was some disturbing things that went on yesterday, and so I see Madia posted. And if you guys do not know, Bhad Bhabie, aka Danielle Bugoli, she took to social media to basically post and delete a situation that she's going through with her baby daddy, a domestic violence situation. She had posted a video basically of her baby's father throwing her to the ground, putting hands and feet on her. Oh, and then she posted a picture of her eye. So we're going to go ahead and watch this video really quick here. So give me just a second. So this is the video.
This makes it even worse, bro. You got video evidence? It's one thing to have pictures, but you got video evidence of him doing this? And you chose to post it on Instagram?
Video here, and as you guys can see, you know, he's pushed her to the ground. Here goes another angle.
Oh, maybe she... Oh.
Really disturbing. So then she says, this man think he gonna take my daughter from me. Say whatever you want, but trying to take my baby is crazy. Then she posts a picture of her swollen black and blue eye. Whew. So that entire situation is just extremely disturbing. Now, I also want to show you guys her updated response to everybody that she posted last night. And a lot of people were not feeling this response, including myself, at all. So I'm going to go ahead and share that with you guys as well. So in this response, she says, I love that man more than I love myself. And it's honestly sad. But unfortunately, this is real life. I know that the easy way out is to leave. It's better said than done. This doesn't happen to the extreme often, but LV definitely has a problem. He's going to get the help that he needs. Right now, there's no room for mistakes, and he knows that. Whoever says they are there for me will be supportive of me no matter what I choose to do. Y'all know I give a motherfucker hell, but there's no excuse for all that whatsoever. My point in sharing this wasn't to attack him. It was for him to see what he does wrong and to take accountability and make real change, okay? So like I said, a lot of people were not feeling that at all. And so online social media was very mixed. And I think people have the right to have mixed emotions when it comes to Bhad Bhabie, aka Danielle Bugoli, because again, how was she introduced to the world? She was introduced to the world as a badass teenager who herself was putting hands on her mom, who herself was disrespecting her mother.
I make my own money, see all this? Ain't no child, bitch. Ain't no child. Ain't no child in this country. Ain't no child.
And so a lot of people were making jokes like, oh, well, somebody finally caught her outside. And then I also saw where people were upset because they felt like a lot of black women, were being insensitive towards her, and they were acting like, like it wasn't really their fight, which it's not. And people need to understand that Danielle Bhad, aka Bhad Bhabie, has gone out her way multiple times throughout the years to disrespect black women. I remember she even was disrespecting Little Kim, and Little Kim had to, check her ass real quick.
Oh. Who wants to be black? I don't understand that. I really just can't comprehend it. Who wants to be black? Everything I do is black, blackity, black. I could put a blonde wig on and blue fucking contacts and wear my face white as fucking the fucking English people used to wear. You know how they used to put the powder on their face? I could put the fucking powder on my face like George Washington. Y'all still gonna say I'm trying to fucking be black. Whatever, darker foundation. Little Kim wears fucking foundation and no disrespect towards Little Kim. I'm actually a fan of her. I have no disrespect towards her. But the girl wears foundation that's too light for her face.
What they gotta do with it?
The girl went and got a nose job to have a smaller nose like white people. Like y'all don't see that? She turned herself into, and I'm like I said, no disrespect towards her. I don't got no problem with it. She doing what make her happy. That's on her. But like I'm saying, she literally got surgery to make herself look like a white person. She's wearing white like makeup that's light, and y'all don't say a goddamn word about her.
Girl, that's cap anyway. I don't even want to address her stupidity. I already have reacted to that clip in compilations many times. But girl, what they gotta do with you and what people are talking about with you? But people definitely comment on Lil Kim, so that's a lot.
So a lot of black women do feel away towards Danielle Bhad, but at the end of the day, I didn't see anybody excusing the domestic violence or laughing at the fact that he put hands on her. I think the domestic violence situation is disgusting, but her response was very problematic to me, okay? One, it felt more like she was posting this more or less for attention and to shame him rather than her trying to get up out that situation.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, when you bring things to social media, there's nothing social media can do.
Hello.
The only thing we can do is provide commentary and opinions, okay?
And judge.
What she needs to do is call the police and press charges because the way her eye was looking, there was nothing minuscule about that. You know what I'm saying? She's a super tiny girl, and for him to slam her around and put hands on her like that is insane. And especially now that she's a mother to a little girl, you need to let your daughter also understand, even though she's a baby, that domestic violence is never okay. So her posting it and then deleting on social media, it does come off kind of weird. Like, are you looking to go viral? Are you looking for attention? You know what I'm saying? What do you plan on doing about this besides coming to social media? Because in my personal opinion, the way her eye looks, charges need to be pressed against that black cane, okay? So I just find the whole thing just really disturbing. I know today she's spoken out on TMZ about an hour ago. So let me go ahead and read to you guys the update. And I think the reason why she's speaking out and saying something differently is because she was getting drugged yesterday. People were not happy about that response at all. So this is what she's telling this is what TMZ posted. So somebody says, if you care, you'd leave that man. He will abuse you in front of her. So then Bhad Bhabie replies back and says, I wasn't going to speak on this, but who said I was staying? What about that post made y'all think I'm staying? Because I said I love him? Because I said he's going to get help? I'm so confused, and apparently so are y'all.
Nobody is confused but you. You dizzy bitch. We see exactly what's occurring here. You're doing this for attention and you're going to stay with him. All these questions. Who said I was staying? I hate when people play games and do that. If you wasn't staying, then you would specifically say that. I'm not staying. I'm actually done with him. But who said I was... That tells me everything I need to know, that you are staying.
Again, the gaslighting. It's the gaslighting for me. You knew what you said in that post, and you knew how a lot of people would take that.
And you said, I love him more than I love myself. That doesn't imply that you're standing on business and you're going to leave. That's not what that's not what that says. That means that I love him, so I'm going to be with him. So I'm going to put his well-being above mine. And although I'm getting my ass beat, I'm going to put that on the back burner because I love him. That's what that means. What are we talking about?
Put two and two together and it didn't equal four. It's silly to me. Your post made it seem like y'all were going to go, get counseling and go get help.
Yeah, you say
and y'all were going to try and work on whatever
you don't want to bash him.
that is what the post was.
A woman beater, you don't want to bash?
But now because she's getting backlash from that response, now she's trying to gaslight the audience and act like we're just crazy and we're seeing things that weren't there. At the end of the day, she needs to do what she needs to do for her child, and she needs to get up out that situation. And if she's planning on getting out that situation, then good for her. But can we have a real chit chat real quick? Can we have a real conversation that I think a lot of people are not ready to have? Can we talk about, you know what I'm saying, the glorification of toxic relationships on social media and domestic violence culture? Because there seems to be a subgenre on social media where you have a lot of these huge influencers and, you know, quote unquote celebrities, and this is what they perpetuate. They perpetuate toxic relationships, okay? Now, what had me wanting to talk about this is the fact that Krishan had the nerve to send her some type of prayer and well wishes. So we posted this yesterday. So after this story went viral, Krishan Rock took to social media. She posted this. She said, at Bhad Bhabie with the sad face emoji and prayer hands, which I thought was just very interesting because Krishan Rock is one of the biggest perpetuators of domestic violence. How many times have we watched her put hands on Blueface and we've watched Blueface put hands on her, okay? So for her to come and even try to speak on this situation is very interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a refresher of just some of the things that Krishan Rock has done.
I'm tired of her. I'm sorry. I can't. But yeah, she's horrible and violent.
So she came at dark-skinned women a few weeks ago. But the more I found out about her, she's another one who loves to monetize and perpetuate her toxic relationship and her domestic violence situations as well.
You know, you leave, you stay, you get
I just said this. Wait, what she say about her before that?
Kane just saw those two clips. Now let's also not forget E. Kane. Now I didn't know who E. Kane was until she came at dark skin
women. I
can't
escape her. When she was saying dark skin, I thought she said Krishan was coming at dark skin women because there was something that came out about her as well. It's sad, all these women. But yeah, E. Kane would just pop up randomly on my TikTok. And I just started doing some digging because I saw a comment that talked about her getting her ass whooped. And I'm like, what the hell? So I'm nosy. So I'm doing some digging and looking at videos and shit. And yeah, she apparently be getting her ass beat by her baby daddy.
A few weeks ago. But the more I found out about her, she's another one who loves to monetize and perpetuate her toxic relationship and her domestic violence situations as well.
You know, you leave, you stay, you get your you get put, hands and feet put on. You leave, you stay, you get shit poured up your nose and get drowned in your driver's seat. You leave, you stay, it don't matter. No, he doesn't fight. I just hope he got my purse. That's all I hope. I hope he got my purse and my wallet, and somebody else don't got the shit because ooh, they finna get off on my shit. They finna get off. That what happened? The same shit
He's
happened
clearly
with
mentally
my
unstable.
baby daddy. Feminine ass drink. It's just because I was crying. I wonder why this look like. Should've knew some shit's gonna go down.
All right, so you guys just saw those disturbing videos. So like I always say, with great power comes great responsibility. And they're not the only influencers, there's even more. And the problem is a lot of these social media platforms are also monetizing this, okay? So they're able to monetize their toxic relationships, their domestic violence situations. And so now they have a monetary reason not to leave. Not to break up with each other because now there's a bag to be had. E. Kane was talking about she makes $40 grand a month from TikTok. And that also comes with black eyes and bruises and a potential, you know, future murder case. You know what I mean? Fatal attraction case. It's just really sad. And I think that this is where we're at, where a lot of young people think that this type of, you know, abuse and toxicity is okay. And they're watching other people their age, you know what I'm saying, on social media get away with this. You know, he's about the same age, Bhad Bhabie's baby daddy. He's 26, she's 21. So they're about the same age as Blueface and Krishan. So, you know, people are seeing this type of nonsense with Blueface and Krishan. They're able to get, you know, Zeus Network deals. They're on Snapchat. They're monetizing on Twitter and everything else. So now after a while, other young people tend to think that these type of relationships are okay, that it's okay to push your baby mama or your significant other on the ground, and starts with a push, it starts with a shove, and then eventually they're putting hands on each other, they're fighting each other. And I wouldn't doubt that she also puts hands on him, because you have a lot of women who think that that's okay too, that it's okay for them to put hands on a man and it's okay for them to fight back and forth. It's not. None of it is okay. Nobody should be putting hands on anybody, male or female. Right. And you guys know how I feel about domestic violence. I've talked about my old coworker that I was really close with before she passed, and how her younger sister had also died from domestic violence because her baby daddy beat her so bad he kicked her in the liver and ruptured her liver, and she ended up dying. So it gets very real. So while these people think it's cute to post and delete and write cryptic messages and and do things in front of the camera and do stuff for TikTok views, understand that there are real women every day who do not have the notoriety, they don't have the money, they don't have the income, they don't have the family support, they don't have the fandom to give them, support and to give them a push. There are regular people every day going through these situations. So I hate when I feel like domestic violence is being trivialized or, it's just for social media consumption, when you've had people who have really gone through real situations. And so I hope that this is just not, attention for her to get, more views and more people to her OnlyFans. I really hope that Bhad Bhabie takes it seriously and gets herself and her daughter out of this situation.
Yeah, I hope she gets out of that situation as well, because nobody deserves that, regardless of what she said and done in the past. Yes, she's annoying. Yes, she's ignorant. She's aggressive. She's violent. All of the above. But nobody deserves to get their ass beat like that. That is messed up. But at the same time, I am conflicted, because it's like, bro, what is the point in you posting this on social media other than for attention? That is the only reason you would have to post this online, for everybody to see, for views, attention, clicks, and sympathy points. That's it. So that's when I'm like, girl, are you really interested in getting help and getting out of this situation, or you want to get on people's good side? And like she said, maybe bring more traffic to your OnlyFans. Maybe your numbers are falling off a bit, so you want to, get back into relevancy. Like, is that the purpose? And if that's the case, it's like, girl, go to hell. Because there are people who are really struggling in toxic, abusive relationships that they're not putting on the internet. And I get that it can be difficult to get out of situations like that. I get that it's complex, especially when there are children involved. But it doesn't seem like you're genuinely interested in getting help and removing yourself from the situation. You just want attention, and that is so sick. And like she said, you're glorifying this and monetizing this pretty much, and it does negatively influence other people, like especially younger people who think, oh, look, they can be that. I mean, I guess it's kind of normal, so it's just a fuck situation. But yeah, hopefully she get help. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.